Somebody gotta say it, man. Hey, get around Vegas. This is James, y'all. I hope everybody having a good day today, man. It's beautiful, really nice today. Weather is really popping out here in Las Vegas about 2020. I want to just get right into the subject about what I want to talk about today. You know, I like to talk about things that's on mine only. I don't want to be on here just talking, but really the thing that's on my heart to talk about, right? And this is one of them because earlier today I was talking to a lady earlier, a little older than me, you know, in her 50s, wise lady, good lady, black lady, you know. She does hair. So we just got to talking about a conversation today. I'm in the middle of the parking lot. You know, she's from Vegas, born and raised in Vegas, so you know how people are when they're from Vegas. You know, they like to reminisce where you grew up with your family. You know how it is. Everybody from Vegas is anywhere really like that. So really what she got into is about, you know, people loving each other, you know. Not necessarily a certain anybody, but just people in general, how people need to just be common courtesy, have common courtesy with others, you know, like they used to back in the days, and where that went to and this and that. Then we got to talking about black folks, man, and about how we need to love each other a little bit more, you know, really love each other. That's really what it came down to, you know. And this is what I want to get into, y'all. You know, not condemning anybody or talking about anyone in particular, because all these things that I say on my channel I've done before, or, you know, I know somebody that has, you know. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying, making awareness, you know what I'm saying, guys? And I'm not here to pass judgment on nobody or preach nobody, but awareness. You know, if you love somebody, I feel you will say what the truth is about any matter that you're talking about. You won't sugarcoat it just because people might not like what you say. You're going to tell the truth. And this is one of them right here on Get Around Vegas. That's part of what I want to express on here, you know. But, man, we got to start loving each other, right, y'all? Man, what I mean by that, not none of that fake love. You feel me? None of that fake love we've been doing for a while. I'm not saying everybody don't love each other or whatever, but I'm talking, people know what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. That fake love, you know what I'm talking about. We've been talking about, oh, we got love for this and that. Oh, we got just, and we don't. The very moment you disagree with that person you say you love, black people amongst black people, and I'm talking specifically about, that goes right out the window. It turns almost into hate because it's fake love. Real love, it doesn't operate like that, y'all. You know, contrary to what people might think, that fake love ain't gonna get you nowhere but just fakeness. It's just down the road it's gonna be fake because it started off fake. And as a whole, and I'm not talking about everybody, because, you know, you can't, as a whole, we need common courtesy, just talking to each other when we see each other out. You know what I mean? And I'm not, you know, the people I'm talking about is people know what I'm talking about, you know. So anybody talk about, well, it ain't me, it ain't you then. You ain't that. I'm talking about the people that needs to hear this. You feel me? Man, common courtesy out. You know, it should, in any circumstance, and I'm not making this a race thing, because people that know me know how I feel about race. I think we all race. That racism stuff, I'm coming to believe, is the trick of the devil by itself. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of, it blends into what I'm saying. I said this on another video, so I want to kind of say this because it's going to go into what I'm saying. It ain't about racism, y'all. You feel me? I know people going to be like, what is this? It ain't about racism. It's about hate or not hating, or good and evil. You know what I mean? And I'm going to kind of explain what I'm saying. You know, we use that as racism, but it's not racism. Because if that's the case, what do you call it when black folks are racist against black folks, right? And we are some of the most racist people against each other that it could be. I'm going to surprise some people like that. Yeah, we are. You know, just by calling each other in the way we do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all black folks. I'm saying the ones that I'm talking to. And I'm saying it out of love, man. I'm saying it, just be aware. Be like, man, maybe, man, is it like that? Or am I, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you might not be aware of it. I'm not sure. But just common courtesy. I've been out, you know, just common courtesy out. Black women amongst black women. It should never be a competition of any sort. I mean, with any woman. But for what you competing for? You know what I'm saying? We talk about how hard it is, so we're gonna make it harder for each other. For each other. The difference of opinion. I can't believe this because I'm black. Everybody, listen. Let me clear this up. I love all people. Okay, all people. I love black people. I love white people. I love white people, Mexican people, Asian people. I love people. You understand what I'm saying? Not because you think or anybody else think I should. It's because that's what God says to do. And you know, everybody know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? Do I like everybody? No. But do I love everybody? Yeah. So what my point is just, it's like, you know, man, we got to get better as a whole, black people in America. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said in the last video, we ain't doing too bad. We shouldn't be complaining. And that's going to be for another video. All the different complaining about how I feel. You know, like I said, it's my opinion, y'all. And I got a right to say my opinion out of love. I'm not even saying it out of trying to scold anybody or because I'm just in my opinion. Right? I'm not a preacher, but I'm gonna tell how I feel about things, man. We got to do better amongst each other before we talk about what somebody else or what another race is doing to us. You know, I ain't even got to get into the killings and how we kill each other. You see what I'm saying? If that's not love, man. You feel me? We out here knocking each other down, and everybody know because I've been in gang life. I've been there when I was a kid. I know the politics with that. You feel me? But it doesn't make it right. That's not love. If you think about it, we knock each other off. And we've been doing that for years. And we got love for each other? Come on, man. And we gonna complain when somebody get shot by, I'm not saying it's not right, but by police or somebody, and we knocking each other over for years all the time for stepping in each other's shoes? What we call that? Is that hate? Is that racism? Do we hate each other? Because that's not love, y'all. You feel me? I know I'm getting a little anxious and a little passionate about it because it means a lot to me. Man, love is telling the truth. Love is being able to agree to disagree. Love is being able to still care for somebody and you might not agree with them, but you still with them. Not love ain't, oh, you roll and you do what I want. You know, we think alike and everything you think and I think, so I love you until you change. When you change your mind, I don't love you. That's not love, man. Stop saying that. And I know I'm not just saying it's just black folks, but I'm talking to black folks because I'm talking to black folks. You feel me? We got, you ain't got to, like I said before, my strongest advice is to know God, but you ain't got to know God to just have common courtesy with somebody, man. It all starts with just being real. You feel me? If you really care for somebody, you would act like it. You wouldn't condemn people like that. You know, and I've been there on the other side of what I'm talking about. That's kind of why I'm talking about this too, man. Look, being a man of God, a woman of God, if you call yourself a Christian, you can't really call yourself a Christian, to be honest with you, and ever say that you hate anybody. Like, you know, that's just common sense right off the top. So, what is hate? I don't know. Hate kind of look like some of the stuff we got in our inner cities these days by killing each other, not in our own communities, in our own cities, in our own neighborhoods, or whatever, you know, oh, this is another thing we was talking about. Why I forget? Because I don't want to take up a lot of time. And I know everybody, I'm not the only one that's spoken about this, man. There's no reason why, and I'm part of this, that we shouldn't have our own stores in our own neighborhoods. I mean, we do to some most part, but we can't get mad at a Hispanic family or Asian family for coming in and and opening up shops because they have see an opportunity that we don't see. You know what I'm talking about? And then it doesn't make sense, y'all. We need to, as a whole, and I'm speaking to myself, I'm part of this whole, y'all. We need to come together. I'm willing to come together with anybody that's trying to do something positive. You feel me? That's trying to do something for somebody else. So if you watching this and you down with that, man, you get at me. I'm willing for that. I'm willing to help build something for somebody else, not tear each other down, because that's what we've been doing as a people for years. And we've been blaming on other people. We've been doing that for a long time. Now, my grandmother and them generation, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. You can ask them. Ask them. You can ask them. They didn't do that, y'all. It was doctors and lawyers and stuff like that. Now, my grandmother and my great-grandmother, how is that way when we was in the hardest times in our life, supposedly? Jim Crow era, a lot of it. Before the Jim, how is that we were, like my grandmother said the last time I talked to her, she said, no, because when I was coming up, we didn't have to lock our doors in our neighborhoods. Not in our neighborhoods, because we didn't rob each other. It wasn't no neighborhood like that. We was upstanding people. People went to work, took care of, you know, every black folk that's watching this know what I'm talking about when I say that. You couldn't even go out the house without looking right in a certain era of time. You couldn't even walk out the house looking crazy. You, boy, girl, whoever, you ain't gonna represent your family going some dignity just on that point by itself. You know what I mean? The morals and standards came from somewhere. You know, a little lesson that a lot of people don't know, but I'm finna say it real quick and I'm finna end this video. Before, and it's not comparison to some, but if a lot of people didn't know, in these times of great oppression with black folks in this country, we were looked upon white America, right, as being morally standard, okay? You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm talking about before. I don't know what happened after the 60s or 70s. I don't know when that changed, you know, but I read, and it's all in there if y'all want to read too. Man, they looked at us as having morals, because they knew, hey, that's why even slavery and stuff, black folks was taking care of their kids. If you ain't gonna let nobody manage your life, if you didn't think they had some, I'm talking about in slavery. So it was something there. You know, think about the, when I get around Vegas, it's really a think channel. Just think for yourself, y'all, and just think it might change how you are. But black folks, let's get better. It takes not everybody. It takes one person. It ain't all we need to get better. Yes, I'm talking to the masses, but it takes actually the one person that's watching this to change or to realize, hey, I can make it. That's all it takes. And then it'll spread. That's all it takes. Get around Vegas, man. Look, Matthew 6:33, y'all. Go love somebody. I know I got into a little passionate. I'm getting into deep speaking and get around. But I love y'all, man. I'm telling you, I really do. I don't even got to know you. I love you. I'm here to love. People that know me know that I've always been like that. I ain't putting on no show. You see me on this, you see me on the street, I'm the same way. 100. And I can honestly comfortably say that, man, because I am who I am. God, keep God first. God is with you if you want him to be. Well, he with you if you don't want him to be, to tell you the truth. But he definitely with you. Get around Vegas, man. Matthew 6:33. Go love somebody. Hit like if you like it. Hit like if you don't like. And I'll talk to you next video.